Hey guys, it's TheGameFaceHD here and welcome back to episode 6 of my Southampton career mode. And I do apologise about the last 2 episodes. I did have to split episode 4 into 2 parts due to how long it took to play the matches and things like that. So in fact episode 4 ended up being episode 4 and 5. It just didn't have an introduction at the start of episode 5. So hopefully if I can try and get my timings right, this will just be one episode hopefully. But it depends how many transfers we do and things like that. But let's get on with the game and sim a few more days. We've not got that much longer left actually this transfer window to see whether we can try and sign maybe one more player, something like that, and try and get rid of a few as well. In between episodes I did have a look at the different squads I've got. I made 3 teams actually, which I'll quickly show you now. I've got the starting 11, I've then got the second team, I've then got the youth team as well. Now you might be wondering with the strikers, I've got Muriel in my youth team. It's not exactly accurate, it's just rough. That means that in the youth team it'll be Muriel that will play every single game that I'll play with the youth team. But for example, if I was to have Shane Long injured, I might decide that I'll put in Muriel into the starting 11. So it's just kind of a template as to what the teams will be roughly before I start a game. So let's have a look at my emails. I've actually got no emails. For some reason it said I did, but I actually don't. So what we're going to do is we've got 500,000. Okay, let's have a look at selling some players because I want to try and get in Alan. I really do, but we might have to get rid of Jay Rodriguez to be able to do that. Which would then kind of mess up the team slightly. That's the only thing. I don't know whether I should get rid of Jay Rodriguez and get Alan. It's an interesting one. I don't know, he's 24 years old and he's 77. Jay Rodriguez is, let's have a look, 25. So he's 1 year older, but he's 2 overall less. I think that sounds like quite a good idea, but I just don't have enough money. That's not good, is it? That's not good. 70 grand as well. How much is Rodriguez's wage? Hopefully about 35. I could try that, but I can't. I'm not really going to get him, am I don't think, with that amount. I really don't, but we'll see what they say to it anyway. We'll try putting in that bid. I am really struggling for money. I might just try and get in. We'll have a look at free agents, I think. So let's have a look. Free agents. And we'll just have a little look, see whether we recognise any of them. Let's go, and it will be in alphabetical order unfortunately, but I might recognise some of the players possibly, just to see whether I can try and get someone into the club, because I'm not really too sure what the best free agent is. In fact, I'm just going to have a quick look now. Okay, so I've had a quick look through pretty much every single free agent that you can get, and I've realised that there are going to be no suitable free agents. There's no point signing one if there's not a good enough one to get into the team. There's no point having that on the wage budget really. So we might just have a look at loan players a bit later on into the transfer deadline day and stuff like that, and we'll see what sort of is left to try and get with the 45 grand that we currently have. But we are going to go with our starting 11 against West Ham. It is going to be away. We're going to play this match and hopefully we can get a good result. And another 3 points would be ideal really. Let's just have a little look what kit West Ham actually have. In fact, we'll go with that one. I'll go with that one. And yeah, let's get into this game. Right, we will kick off this game away at West Ham, and hopefully, like I said before, we can try and get the 3 points, which will be absolutely crucial really, to keeping us up at the top. Jay Rodriguez can now attack. This is looking promising. Oh, good interception there from the West Ham defenders though. Long doesn't have much option but to come inside. Long with the shots, and that's a corner, and that is a bit better from us there. Wanyama with the ball in. Dyer's in there. And nobody can quite get a shot on target. And that's a poor clearance from Klein. He manages to recover well. And that is it for the first half. It is 0-0. A pretty boring first half, if I'm honest. It wasn't the best of halves for us. We didn't have that many opportunities other than Shane Long's chance. So really, we've not had the best of first halves at all. Man City are losing again, this time to Stoke, and Man United are drawing to Burnley at the moment. So yeah, not the best of first halves. I might look to change the team round. Do I change it now? Yeah, I'm going to bring on Main, and that is going to be it for the next sort of 15-20 minutes, something like that, and then we'll look at the bench again and see who else we should bring on. Because at the moment we've not had the best of attacking spells really. Shane Long's on the ball now though. Still on the ball, Shane Long, 1-0, straight from kickoff. It's a nice little finish there from Shane Long. Brilliant little run as well. Just as I was on about us not playing very well, we go 1-0 up, and that has put us in the lead. Probably undeservedly really. We've not had a very good game like I say, but we've managed to get the lead anyway. Ball through now to Main. Can he cut inside on his right? And it's 2-0. The lead has been doubled 3 minutes later. Brilliant little interception there, and great run as well. Cuts inside of the defender here, and finishes it very well, and he's only been on the pitch 5 minutes. 2-0. Ball through to Tadic. Can Tadic get on the end of it? He's still here, Tadic, and that's a poor shot really in the end. It's just gone wide of the post. But things looking a lot better for us in the last 15 minutes or so. Well, since the start of this second half. Shane Long's again gone through. Shane Long, good save this time from Adrian. And it will be a corner. Tadic to take. Ball gets whipped in. Dyer's up there and it's just gone over the bar. Ball through to Wanyama. Can he stay outside? Wanyama, great save from Adrian. Ball gets played through to Shane Long. He gets lucky. Shane Long, 3-0. Second from Shane Long. And that has secured the game now, and it's secured the 3 points. 3-0 it is. Look how lucky we get there. Really poor defending there from Collins. And a nice easy finish around Adrian to make it 3-0. West Ham is on the attack here with Morrison. And it's to Carter Cole, and it's gone in. We've conceded again, this time in the 90th minute. I think that's 3-1, is it? Or 4-1, I can't remember. And yeah, it's 3-1. Still not a bad result though, we just need to get these clean sheets. Got one against Liverpool, but we've not managed to get one today. And that is it, we have won 3-1 it finishes. Good result against West Ham away. And we'll go on to the next match, and we'll finish the transfer window in this game. Well deserved, it was their only shot on target, and their only shot that got them the goal, and that was in the 90th minute. So very unlucky to concede there. Man City losing in the end to Stoke, just like they did in real life. Although we are interested in the player, they want 9.6 million for him. We can't do that, so we'll leave it. And I'll continue to sim the last few hours, I think. Let's have a look at loans. Loans from the Premier League, let's have a look. Who can we get that we actually need? This guy looks good actually, I might get him on loan. He's a left winger, so that provides backup for J. Rodriguez, and his stats actually look really good. Really good, so he might be one that I might try and sign on a full season and maybe try and get him at the end of the season as well, because he, at the moment, stats-wise, looks pretty good. We're also going to have a look at this guy as well. He's a centre mid. Stats don't look too bad, but I could do with just having a little, well, having another centre mid in the team as like a backup, and he's only £3,000 a week, so that's not too bad. So we're getting him a full season there, just to kind of bulk up the team a bit. I know it's with loan players, but that's something that we've got to do on a limited budget, unfortunately. And I think we're also going to try and get this guy on loan as well, as a backup for Klein. Again, it's not necessarily needed because we do have Flanagan, but it's just kind of improved the team. We may as well do this because it does improve the team, because then obviously I've got a backup, a good left back that's a backup for, what's his name again, the left back? Bertrand, that's the one. And now I've also got an alright right back as a backup to Klein as well. So it kind of all makes sense to sign these sort of players. Grealish as well I'll be signing. Hopefully, we'll see what they say. That's a good price, so we'll get him in. We may as well try and get as many as possible on loan. But as long as they're in positions that we need. I mean, Grealish will be another left mid, but I'm sure he can play in other positions, so can that left wing, I'd imagine, as well. We're also going to go for this guy as well on loan. He does look a pretty good cam, actually. He does look quite good for £3 a week, and we won't be going for 2 anymore after this one, I don't think. In fact, we're going to go for Lindegaard as well, just because he, again, is a very good centre attacking mid. With this might actually be instead of that Swansea guy, just because this one's probably a bit better and we don't really need both of them thinking about it. We're going to go for Pozo, get him on loan, get him in my youth team. I know, again, you're probably thinking, oh, it's another left winger, but the more players we can get in, then the better, really. This guy, I think, can play in centre attacking mid, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, we've got pretty good coverage around the team. We won't necessarily be signing all the ones I've put in offers for. We'll have a look at the ones that we have accepted, and we'll make a decision from that, really. Yesel as well, we won't be buying him. That's the wrong one. Get him on a season-long loan. And that is it from the loan players that I've seen. That is just from the Barclays Premier League as well, so I could have actually looked around at the La Liga and stuff like that, but I'm not going to. I'm going to not waste any more time and just get on with trying to sign as many of these youngsters as possible. So pretty much all of them I've accepted. The ones that I want to sign I'll be definitely going for, so like this guy, he actually takes a chunk of my budget out, I didn't realise. This guy's quite important as well. Which ones am I going to reject? Grealish I want to keep. This guy is going to be rejected because I had the other one that I want to try and get. Zeelam's going to be in the team. Well, he's going to be in the club anyway. Pozo I want to get. Yesel, definitely. And Lindegaard. Oh no, nightmare. Nightmare. Oh my god, I'll go over the maximum. Wow. This guy I really wanted to get as well. Typical. We'll just have a look then, see whether I can get any more. I think that's everyone that I can get in, even though I've probably made more offers than that. We'll have a little look though. In fact, I've decided that I will not be using Yesel, so there's no point of me actually having him, so I'm going to terminate his loan, unfortunately, and instead we're going to go for Lindegaard, who I actually can now sign, I'd imagine. There we go, I've managed to sign him. Hopefully that's a good idea, what I've done with the loan players. That is everyone that I can sign now. My squad is as big as it can be. All 42 players have been taken up in this team, so unless we get rid of some, we can't bring any more in. Yoshida, one of the guys I do want to try and sell. Aston Villa want him for 1.4 million, and I will accept that. Got another transfer offer this time for one of my loan players that I want to try and get rid of, and that is to Preston. I'm quite happy to loan him out to there. Player has been sold. I've got 1.2 million now in the bag, so let's have a look. Can I get anybody for that? Probably not. So what I'm going to do is just change it all into wage, and I think it's probably the right time to give new contracts out to the players that I want to try and keep. And then that'll be it for this episode, unfortunately, guys. We'll move on to the end of the transfer window in the next episode, and we'll just try and sign these players on the right deals. I actually do want to keep this guy for 1 year, despite him being on loan at Bournemouth. I actually do want to try and keep him, so we'll go with he'll be a squad rotational player, I would imagine. Oh no, we'll go important, just to let him know that I kind of think highly of him. But I want to try and actually sell him. That is the only reason why I want him to sign a contract with us. Same with this guy. I want to sell him anyway, but that is why I'm offering him a contract, pretty much. And then this guy, I'm offering him a contract because he's young, and he may as well stay at the club. So hopefully they all accept the new contracts. These ones there's no point me renewing just yet, because they might even leave at some point. And 50 grand a week for Ramirez. Who's the biggest wage? Pele and Tadic. Yeah, I thought it might be someone like that. Okay, so let's see whether we manage to sign them guys, or get them on new deals anyway. Let's see whether we do. I've just realised Leicester have signed Danilino. Didn't know that. Wonder how much they paid for him. I'm trying to think anywhere that we're looking light. We've got 5 hours to go. We're looking light in any position. Centre backs definitely not. Definitely not the defenders. Midfield we've got definitely enough. Left wings plenty. Right wing not so much. But we have plenty of players that can probably play that, I'd imagine. Can this guy play that? Yeah, he can. Do we get another right wing? It's tempting, it really is. But then when you look at the amount of strikers we've got as well. I might actually go for one more right mid. And we'll see how that goes. Another right mid that's on loan. This guy looks good enough. He's got pace. Or an alright amount of pace anyway. So we'll literally just go for him. In fact, no, we won't go for him because of Gnabry being the player that we're going to go for. Yeah, I've just remembered. And I think we've pretty much got enough to get his wage. That's not going to be enough to find him, is it? Gnabry, there we go. And I think I do have enough to get his wage bill sorted out. And he has got more pace. So that is who I'm going to go with, Gnabry. That is all cool. So let's try and get this finished off and sorted, and then we can end this episode here. And we've managed to sign Gnabry. Done. Oh my god, PSG have signed Bonnie for 22.5 million. What a rip-off that is. 22.5 million. Wow, wow, wow. That is interesting. And that is it. Man City have also signed Benzema. Wow. What a signing that is. And that is it for the transfer deadline day. It is over. It's finished. Can't think of anyone else that I needed to sign just yet. But I probably will remember someone that I completely forgot to get. So thank you very much for watching. Have enjoyed this, and please do leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next episode, which I think's episode 7. I might have got that wrong. I think it's episode 7 though. Thank you very much for watching. Have enjoyed this then. Please do leave a like and subscribe. Goodbye.